That's actually quite impressive, I must say. Well done to you guys. Now, as of course, all around the world, South Africans have colloquialisms and lexicon all our very own. And this needs to be reflected in our dictionary as local words become a part of our everyday usage. Now, we're celebrating UN English Language Day by celebrating the addition of 19 new words to the South African Oxford Dictionary. And to help us do this by assisting us in learning each of these entries in case we don't know them is the Dictionary Content Development Manager for Oxford University Press Southern Africa, Dr. Phillip Louw. Always good to have you in studio. So how are you?
Thanks, Kat. I'm hungry after that hot cross bun hamburger. Jeepers.
It looked good, right?
That's got to go on my burger index
Absolutely.
somewhere.
Absolutely. So 19 new words have been added. Very, very exciting stuff. And you are constantly endeavoring to keep the dictionary updated. Why is that so important?
Well, I think you need to understand the context of this dictionary just a little bit first. So Oxford does lots of dictionaries. I mean, most of us grew up with an Oxford School Dictionary, and we've just done a new edition of that. You go to the Concise, which is a one volume, but this is the big one.
Yeah.
The Oxford English Dictionary is this huge historical record of English as it's spoken all across the world. And every single word should go in there.
Yeah.
So for us to get some South African words in there is really, really fantastic, because it means as South Africans, our version of English has arrived.
And it has been accepted worldwide as well. So what are some of the criteria that words need to meet in order to make it to that final print?
Well, I think the most important thing to know about a historical dictionary like the OED is that once a word is in there, it can never, ever go out again. So all of these words that we're talking about today, they're there for posterity.
Yeah.
So if Shakespeare will pardon me, long after we've shuffled off this mortal coil, this dictionary is going to exist, and it's going to have these South African words in it. So we have to make sure that it's got staying power. But beyond that staying power, make sure that it occurs across a wide variety of media by a wide variety of different authors.
Okay.
You can look at basically words that define our time, that we're in, our history, but also just loan words from other languages, which are some of the ones that we're going to talk about now.
Yeah, let's talk about those new additions, one of which we've referred to right now on our Facebook post. BEE, or Black Economic Empowerment. How's it defined in the new dictionary?
Yeah, so BEE is one of those words, as I said, that defines our times. It looks specifically not just at the empowerment of black people, but at how it's being practiced in South Africa at the moment, which is really an attempt at redress, at looking at the past, looking at the effects of apartheid, and in a systematic way trying to put that right by involving black people in business opportunities and just employment opportunities in general.
Yeah, so what we're looking at over here is just an excerpt of that definition.
Yes.
There's a much fuller definition in the dictionary. So the next one is yebo.
Yebo. And it's more than just yes, eh? It's an emphatic yebo. So yes, it's assent, it's agreement, but emphatically so, not just a meek little yes.
Yeah, I need to update my yebo status because I'm not quite sure how you use it as a noun, but we'll discuss that during a break or so. The next one is bok.
Bok.
Yeah.
So bok, we all know as a goat or as a springbok or you know, some kind of antelope. But the really nice addition now is that we've got our national sports teams, the Boks.
Yeah.
We're not quite at Amaboko yet, but
That's like 95.
We've got the book. We've got the book in there.
Another one that's been added is Khotla.
Khotla. Yeah. So Khotla used to be more of a traditional gathering place where the village leaders would meet, and you would have to really look at court cases or hefty issues. And these days, those court places are called Makhotla. But of course, we know, being in corporate society, that now every corporate has a Lekhotla at some point. So it's extended its meaning beyond just that meeting place and into the corporate culture. And you certainly can't be dof if you need to go to a Khotla.
Well, that's one of those that's been added as well, and we'll be learning even more of these new words with Dr. Phillip Louw a little bit later on. These words that have been added to the Oxford University Press Southern African Dictionary, the South African version of it. So be sure to keep it locked to your Feel Good Breakfast show. And if you'd like more information, then make sure that you head on over to global.oup.com. Thanks so much for that.
Pleasure.